Hey guys, welcome to Celebrity Chatfest, where we talk celebrity, entertainment, and pop culture. Let's get into today's hot topic. Is Kenya Moore on the cusp of reconciliation with her estranged mother, Patricia? Patricia reached out to the daughter Kenya shares with her soon-to-be ex-husband, Mark Daly, 1-year-old Brooklyn Doris, by sending over a belated birthday gift. Kenya showcased the surprising gesture in a video posted to Instagram on Christmas Eve.
Can't tell me that God is not good and God is not great. This is from Brooklyn's grandmother, my mother, for Brooklyn's birthday.
Now, little is known about Patricia Moore. Patricia and her then boyfriend, Ronald Grant, Kenya's father, were teenagers when they conceived Kenya. At age 16, Patricia was sent to live with her sister, Aunt Lori, who's made several appearances on Real Housewives of Atlanta, while Lori was attending Central Michigan University. According to Lori, Patricia's pregnancy brought shame to the family, understandably so, considering this was in the 1970s, and she was encouraged to put her baby girl up for adoption. However, it was Ronald who asked his mother Doris to care for Kenya, and she agreed. Doris passed away in 2017. In fact, it was Aunt Lori who named Kenya, choosing that name because, like the country, she was, quote, dark and beautiful. As for Patricia, she went on about her life, later becoming a special education teacher in Detroit, according to several reports. Patricia did, however, contact Kenya when she won Miss USA in 1993. Kenya recounted that conversation in an interview with People that same year. She said she wanted to congratulate me, but I didn't want to talk to her. I'm a very forgiving person, but I'll only forgive her if she asks for my forgiveness. I can honestly say I don't love her. I don't even know her. Patricia's response was that the door of communication would always be open, telling People that same year, I'm a very private person. It doesn't matter how dim Kenya portrays me because I know exactly who I am. Not sure how true that statement is, because during season 8 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya attempted to confront her mother at her Detroit home, but Patricia refused to answer the door. Kenya has been vocal about her mother refusing to have a relationship with her and how her abandonment issues negatively impacted her life. She told Real Health in 2011 the following: My mother's demeaning and destructive behavior was deeply disturbing and hurtful to me, especially since I was just a mere child. In May of this year, Kenya spoke about the emotional abuse she suffered at the hands of her mother.
My mother did not want to raise me, and so she made the decision to give me up for adoption. But my grandmother, my dad's mom, stepped in and said, you know what, don't give her up for adoption, I'll take her, please give her to me. And it was the best life I could have ever had, with someone that I knew who loved me, who cared about me, and who wanted me. A lot of times it's very important just to be wanted, just to know that you were needed, you were wanted to be, in this world. Unfortunately, my mother wasn't the kindest person as a result of whatever happened to her. I don't know her whole story. But I suffered a lot of abuse at the hands of my mom. Even to the point where when I did start to thrive as a young girl, I started modeling, I started doing pageants, and it was just for fun. I was like 14 years old, and I went and joined my first pageant. I think it was called Little Miss Detroit, and my grandmother used to take me to dance classes. They were free dance classes. We didn't have a lot of money. So we would go to the community center, and she would put me in dance classes and anything that she knew that we liked that would cost, very little money. And it happened to be something that I really loved. I really loved dancing. I loved to play the violin, and so I I grew to be very much in love of the arts. But when I won my first pageant, I think I was 15 or 16 years old, and my mother, I don't think I've ever told anyone this story, honestly. I know it's in my book, but I haven't published it yet. But I got a call from the director of that pageant. The director is the person who puts it all on, who owns the pageant. And she said she got a phone call from a woman who was saying that she was my mother, and that she was telling her, I was 16 now, 15 or 16, I can't remember I think I was 15. And this woman was telling her all the reasons why I shouldn't be her beauty queen. That I shouldn't have that crown and why she should take it from me. And I'm thinking, no, that couldn't be true. That's not true. I didn't believe it. So then she sent me the letter. My mother actually sent her a letter after they had a conversation that talked about all the reasons why she felt like I should have my crown taken away from me. Now I'm a 15-year-old girl. I'm out here trying to just live and just figure out who I want to be and live my dreams and do something that was fun. And in fact, pageants are, a lot of people don't know, the #1 source of scholarships for women for colleges. So it paid for my college education, but that's on another level. But this woman who gave birth to me at 16 or 17 years old literally called this pageant director up and told her, take that crown away from her. She doesn't deserve it. This is a woman who doesn't even speak to me. Whenever I would go to visit my mom's mother, my grandmother, years later, this is a woman, when I stood in the room, she literally pretended that I was not in the room. She could stand there and talk to everyone else, her sisters, her father, her mother, her nephews, her nieces, but her own child, she would pretend that I was not even in the room. And so as a mother today, and when I look at my little girl, I cannot imagine somebody treating her like that. And to be her own mother, to do it. So what I'm saying to you is, the point of what I'm trying to say is that even if it's somebody in your own family that's telling you you are not good enough, that you are not worthy, there's a higher power than that, and that's God. Because God wanted me to succeed, and God wanted me to grow, and to eventually, in His time and in His speed, have my own family, the one that I've always prayed for, the one that I always dreamed for. And I'll be damned if I ever let anybody harm my baby, ever. So know that.
The holidays bring joys for many, but also could serve as a reminder of loss. Perhaps that was the case for Patricia. You know, perhaps she's hoping the gifts to Brooklyn would serve as an olive branch to the daughter she allegedly abandoned many, many years ago. Also, with Kenya's failing marriage, she could use someone in her corner. Is that person her mother, though? Okay, guys, let's chat. Would you be open to a relationship with the parent that abandoned you many, many years ago? Drop down in the comments and let us know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Bye.